Brian Scott also in there. Oh, contact into the wall. It's Brian Scott.
Hard contact, too.
Will it bring out another caution?
You see a lot of pieces coming off of that car. Looks like brake rotor parts there.
If the caution doesn't come out, you need to look,
Come on.
look for trouble when they get there. Somebody else might try to tie down.
4 laps remaining. So far, we are staying.
NASCAR has always had a horrible history of not throwing the caution flag when there needed to be a caution. In this video, we're going to be looking at so many instances of when NASCAR just did not throw the yellow flag when there was an accident or something that deserved to be a caution on the racetrack.
Had a pretty good start to this race and just gets hooked trying to move up and wasn't clear. And that's with that beautiful 41 truck throwing back to Tim Flock's day.
Robbie Lyons, the 42 truck, obviously has gotten to the outside wall.
And watch that 17 of Gilliland, second in line. Well, we're going to see the back of the replay first.
Yeah, an issue for the 28 of Brian Doza. That got into the 42 of Robbie Lyons. That's why he got into the outside wall.
Maybe we'll let it slide because it's the Truck Series, and honestly, race control in the Truck Series never knows what they're doing. They throw random penalties at drivers, and who knows what. Who knows what goes on up in the tower. But regardless, in the Truck Series, they have very different rules, it seems like, when throwing a caution than other series. In the Xfinity Series one year in 2010, Brendan Gaughan was turned sideways and then was facing head-on onto other competitors. NASCAR didn't even throw a caution for that, and that is something that still, to this day, for me, is unbelievable. The amount of danger that could have happened with him facing the wrong way, and NASCAR just didn't throw a caution.
Gaughan 62, Trevor Bayne 99.
Oh, got clipped just barely by the 99. See, Trevor Bayne gets a lot of damage also.
And that was all behind the leaders, up at the head of the pack. The caution flag did not get waved, and the lead pack steamed to the finish line. Junior had enough to hold off Logano's.
Road illuminated with those LED lights. The 41s is certainly much darker and tougher to see.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. up against the wall. Something wrong with the 88. He got stuck up against the wall and now dragging on the right front.
2, stay up there. Stay up there. 3 more cars. 2 more cars. 1 more car. Clear, clear, clear to the bottom here.
No caution yet.
Looks like right front, Greg.
No caution. This is going to create a lot of damage as he drives around. That inner liner tire is trying to hold the car up a little bit, but these cars are set up so low to the asphalt without having that outer tire. It's dragging the splitter. You see right here, he's up top, right in front of Paul Menard, and he's all the way up. I can't tell if there's contact with the 27.
Running up front in a pack on a super speedway track is always dangerous when you either run out of gas or have a tire failure. This is what happened to Dale Jr. during the 2017 Coke 0400. Jr. would blow a tire and hit the wall, and no caution would fly, even with debris falling off of his race car as he went down the backstretch. This was probably one of the worst ways to not throw a caution in NASCAR. Danica Patrick had crashed and had put oil all over the racetrack. On the final lap, Kevin Harvick was coming out of turn number 4 as the field raced behind him, and they ran over the oil, sending a huge accident down the front stretch, collecting multiple cars and almost taking out championship leader and favorite to win the championship, Brad Keselowski. This was just unacceptable on any standards.
They're coming to turn 3. Patrick is driven away from the scene. The long dry spell for Kevin Harvick and Richard Childress Racing comes to a close at Phoenix. He slides to the finish line while they crash behind him. Keselowski threads the needle as cars crash to the checkered flag.
I don't understand why they didn't throw the caution there. The 10 car was losing a lot of fluid.
Mark Martin, Kurt Busch, Ryan Newman, all torn up. Patrick in the middle of it.
Big hop out.
Paul Menard. Look at the side of the new championship leader's car.
He's lucky. That's all he's got.
Very, very fortunate.
Yeah, that wheel almost completely off.
My gosh.
Hard hit into the wall there.
Well, that's that vibration he was talking about. He was feeling it in the left front, but the problem was in the right front. That is a one off. If he can get some help from behind, he's going to be aggressive.
One more time around. Will they have enough fuel? Their teammate ran out of gas into the wall. Matt Benedetto in the 32.
And there's a big wreck behind you, big wreck behind you.
The caution won't come out if it will not affect the end of this race. We'll see if NASCAR will throw it. If they have to get to the drivers to make sure they're okay, they would throw a caution. But right now, they're still green.
Look at that Stenhouse. Doesn't have any help. He's going to get up here and give a push to the 10, but he doesn't have any help behind him.
Almirola.
There he goes.
Moves to the outside.
The 41's out of gas. Almirola to the lead.
Almirola comes out of 4. Does he have enough gas to get to the finish line? Almirola all the way to the bottom.
Race control must have been blindfolded or asleep during the 2014 Southern 500. Brian Vickers was stopped horizontally on the entrance to pit road. They didn't throw a caution for that, as even cars was coming into pit road and could have easily T-boned him. Vickers was able to keep going, but that definitely needed to be a caution. Also, Casey Kane pounded the wall absolutely hard, and they did not throw a caution for that either.
Getting ready to be one, they're going to ram him.
Brian Vickers has spun at turn 4. No caution. He gets the car turned around and onto pit road where he has the first pit stall.
Man, that was breathtaking. That 9-car Marcus Ambrose was coming in, and the 55 of Vickers setting crossways in the pit road entrance, but they got it squared away. Right there, you see the car wiggle a little bit. It must have cut a tire down. Now he's going to try to bring it down on pit road. Way too fast, way past the commitment cone. Spins right there, and this is when I thought, he's setting sideways in the pit, and look, here comes the 15, his teammate. Here comes a bunch of cars right in front of him.
Oh, and here's Casey Kane, and he's smashed the wall.
He's hammered it. Kind of how this team, that's the way the luck for this team has gone this year.
Heavy damage for Casey Kane as his teammate Jimmy Johnson moves up to second with Earnhardt third and Gordon fifth.
Talk about more bad officiating. This easily should have been a caution. There was debris shown on TV, and NASCAR just did not throw the caution until the leaders had run it over.
Final lap of the stage, they might try to get to it. That's a big piece of debris.
Yeah, it looked like a piece of insulation from the headers that probably came off. And fortunately for us, it's on the last lap of the stage, and fortunately for Christopher Bell, he went around it because he's running right against the wall. So Christopher Bell is going to come off at turn 4.
Oh, I think he got it that time.
Oh, he did get it.
3 or 4 guys got it there.
What is that? I don't know what that is, but that damage right below the grill there is huge. And here's that piece of debris that we saw. Yeah, that's a pretty
off
heavy
the wall
piece.
right into his car. Look at that.
Oh, I mean, what do you? Jeez.
So Ross spin the tires just a little bit.
Oh, and another one is around, and this time it's the 44 Bailey Curry. Don't believe he made any contact.
We're probably going to stay green, Vince. Yeah, stay green for now.
I just don't see it happening. That 9 car is in the driver's seat.
Oh,
Stenhouse.
No. Stenhouse pounds the wall, but they took the white flag, sponsored by Credit One Bank, under green. Stenhouse.
No caution, is it?
Trying to get away.
Yet.
Here they come. Chase Elliott.
Going to fight for 4th. Mike Lynette and Gregson. There was Herbst going around, and again, didn't hit anything. And so we stay green.
And Jeff, he was given specific instructions from his spotter, Kevin. Oh, trouble for Justin Allgaier.
Allgaier around. Car was trying to come on the inside. Allgaier spins, and he stays going straight.
And now that right front tire is down.
Yeah, this may bring out the yellow. We see some parts and pieces kind of falling off.
off it here, guys. Middle of the back coming to you.
No, still on the green.
See now green. Now the tire completely coming apart. Shredding, but he's down on the apron, not in the groove, trying to get all the way to pit road.
And the 30 of Bone has a problem, obviously, and is trying to get off the racetrack, but isn't quite going to get down there. There he goes.
Yeah. Just now.
Yep. Still green.
The hill. Oh no! They had a flat right front tire before he got the before he got the corner, obviously. And funny thing. Not many cars have hit the wall tonight. Looking at that wall, No bite marks on it. I mean, these guys, you know, they can't hit the wall. We talked about the bodies on the Xfinity cars.
2 KBM trucks battling for the lead. They don't know what they're doing right now, trying to figure it out. And there's Green is still out.